Hi, folks. So, today I'm gonna talk about this guy. I really don't like to talk about other people in this channel. Somehow I have to make exceptions. Uh, I'm the right person if you say, because this guy is one of our kind, right? It's better that criticism comes from their own people than some outsider talking about it, right? That way the criticism is also well taken. So basically, recently in the news I saw Jay Shetty. If you see, this is a inspirational, motivational monk turned guy, right? Who's been famous quite lately for his advices on spirituality and these all bullshit, right? So before he got exposed or something, right? Even though before that I never found his advices something original and something could help. It's just like sweet candy, just like beautiful lies, just to keep yourself. It's like hot yoga. Right? So I don't know, I've seen the Western people are too influenced by these monks and stories and these all things, right? I've been living in India and I would say a lot of them are bullshit. Lot of them are bullshit. And somebody who is a monk or something, they don't advertise themselves, they live. It's like you have to search them, they will not, they don't want to meet people, they don't want to talk about it. You have to search, you have to go through these all things, then probably you might find somebody who is very knowledgeable, and they probably hide themselves, they are not somebody you will find on internet something. So I don't know, Westerns are very get attracted to these kind. Even if you see these Hare Krishna people, ISKCON people. Last year I was in Goa and I've seen a lot of people joining this Hare Krishna group and these all thing. I'm just saying, a lot of you are misguided, and why you join is that, like, you guys, like, a lot of people are purposeless, if I speak frankly. And in older times, people were moved and they were purposeful because of their country. A lot of people wanted to fight for their country. uh, a lot of people had some good reason to be live and alive and something. A lot of people were doing it for their family, right? So the most of the life were dedicated to the children and the family. How can they improve it? They came through bad childhoods, they didn't wanted to make this happen. So every person has some high goal to fulfill and everything, right? But as we are growing, I've seen a lot of people doesn't want to have family, they don't want to associate themselves to a country, they don't like their country, something like this. So there are a lot of people who are purposeless, right? So when these kind of people who are, they doesn't have an operating system to work on, they are the basically attracted to some kind of reasoning, some kind of a system. So they might come across other thing. One of them is Hare Krishna group, these kind of thing, they'll dance Hare Krishna. I know this could be a very good thing who actually is doing on the place, like who have already enlightened and who has fulfilled his duties and everything, and then he might be going toward this thing, which makes sense. Like, you have done your part of your life. I don't know. Still, I find really scammy this kind of thing, right? We have we have born with such a great purpose. Instead of following that, we go into this kind of thing. So a lot of Westerns get attracted toward like yoga. So this J guys, not this J guys, but there are other guys which I was recently. If you, there's a guy called Siraj Raval. He used to be one of the famous guys in early AI community when the AI was growing in speak. And I've seen this characteristic to lot of NRIs, basically the Indians who have been living in this our Western world, right? I don't know what treatment they have got, what parenting they have got. They are somehow, they are insecure some in something, they are traumatized in something, and because of that, whichever profession they choose or passion they choose, they will hide a lot of things. They will hide their insecurities. They will, and this will reflect lately bad on their work. So with this JSAT, he was okay. For me, his content was not valuable for me. But I don't criticize him for making content. Problem is that he was hiding, that he was saying he suddenly saw a speech of a monk, that uh, euphoria moment came and he started following this kind of thing. But that was a lie. He was already in the group of ISKCONs from his teenager time, right? he been the part of culture from a very long time, and then he was trying to monetize that through his work and everything, and he lied about his degrees and all and everything, right? So this is a very common trait which I've seen most of the Indians subcontinent people who living in Western world, right? Okay, let's give you this pass even. Okay, you're right, you have this degree. Okay, you might keep it when you are like small scale, nobody hears you. In the end, people are watching what you are saying on not basis of degree, right? So you should have removed this thing or something like this. Even I don't tolerate this step. You should start clear from there. But if you did it, yeah, I know there are a lot of people who do this kind of thing, fake it till make it kind of thing, right? I understand that thing, but if you have done it, okay, when you removed it, you should not publicly boastingly writing this kind of thing, this degrees and everything, you buy our courses and something, wherever this courses buying and everything, I don't think you are a really spiritual guy. So a lot of bullshits I've seen around these kind of people, basically the people from Indian origin or something. And I'm not saying everybody is like this, but I think there is a lot of trauma, lot of insecurity, which I've seen in the Indian people who are living in West, and I think they need to resolve those kind of thing, then to start any business or passion or anything. Even if you do, just be truthful for yourself, right? How hard it could be, that is where you get enlightened. If you and then you talk about enlightenment and shit and these all kind of thing, right? Same with this Siraj Raval guy. He basically he was copying, and this even Jay said he used to copy codes from other people's work without giving crediting and using it in their work and these kind of things. So I've seen this pattern, right? uh, this skinny Indian kids teaching about spirituality or some tech or something, right? So that's painting a very bad picture of our community, and I feel bad. I think so. That was my take on it. I didn't have explained a lot in detail, because I don't like to talk about other people. Somehow I did over here, and yeah, probably I'll make a lengthy video describing what I exactly I meant. But this was a very summarized version of it. So yeah, I'm just feel like I think we need to be really honest, even if you are from subcontinents, right? And from the South Asia or something like this, right? And you have these issues, be just don't ruin our name, guys. We have already been fucked up in the movies and series. All the bad characters has been played by these Indian dudes, right? I just pity myself seeing those kind of thing, right? And these things come forward. So yeah, there are a lot of good examples. Probably I want to take their name, probably in some video. But yeah, it's bad from my side only, where I'm just picking out the negative examples. But what it is, right? So yeah, just anybody who watching, don't fall for this spiritualism or something. You guys are very naive. What I say, all the Westerns, they are really naive. That is a good way to live. You should be always optimistic or something. But there are vultures who wants to prey on your optimism. So be careful for that. Okay, see you. Be in peace. Love you. What was that? Anyway.